Hey guys, so welcome to iGaming. In this video we will go through the list of most anticipated games of December 2022 on the Nintendo Switch. Pardon my voice because I'm a little sick today, but I'm gonna go on with the video. Today we will check some cool games and when they're coming out, but before we start, please don't forget to like, subscribe and then turn on notifications for more Nintendo content. Let's get started. The first game on our list is Romancing Saga Minstrel Song Remastered. This game is coming out on 1st of December. The original Romancing Saga Minstrel Song included many of the Saga series' trademark elements, such as the glimmer and combo mechanics, and was considered to the epitome of the series when it first released. The free scenario system that lets you create your own storyline remains the core of the game, letting you select one of the 8 protagonists with completely different origins and backstories, then set off on a unique journey. The Remastered edition has evolved in all areas, featuring upgraded high-definition graphics and numerous enhancements to improve playability. This makes it highly recommended for both fans of the original and newcomers to the Saga series. The next game on the list is Papatura, and it's coming out on 1st of December. Lend your hand to 2 little creatures, Pape and Tura, whose house is in danger of burning down. Explore the mysterious world shrouded in shadow and light, handcrafted in its entirely out of paper. Marvel at the simple beauty of the unfamiliar, yet strangely inviting place you find yourself in as you point and click your way through your adventure. Master the courage and face the dark flaming monsters threatening your paper paradise. Papatura is a labor of love and a love letter to both the craft of paper modeling and to old-school adventure games. Let the game transport you into a world of imagination and immerse yourself fully in the paper fantasy as the soft and fragile music of Floex sets the mood for your journey. There is one last game coming out on 1st of December and it's called Inscription. From the creator of Pony Island and the Hacks comes the latest mind-melting, self-destructing love letter to video games. Inscription is an inky black card-based odyssey that blends the deck-building, roguelike escape room-style puzzles and psychological horror into a blood-laced smoothie. Darker still are the secrets inscribed upon the cards. The next game is called Swordship, and this game is coming out on 5th of December. Swordship is a futuristic, lightning-fast dodge 'em up, which flips the script on the traditional arcade shooter. Turn both the tide of a battle and enemies on themselves by dodging, waving and diving your way through an onslaught of enemies hell-bent on tearing your swordship apart. This addictive action roguelike pushes you to make split-second decisions that will either bring your glorious victory against tyranny, injustice, and become a symbol of hope to be banished, or see your unsung heroics sink to the bottom of the sea. With an adrenaline-fueled, soon-to-be a modern classic soundtrack, this game will transport you to a grim, watery future. The 5th game of this list is called Cuckoos Lost Pets. This game comes out on 6th of December. Welcome to the exciting world of the Cuckoos. On a planet covered in water, a fun and adventurous species known as the Cuckoos live on the only island that is home to the cuckoo tree. After an experiment in which the Cuckoos attempted to make their pets more obedient goes haywire, it's up to the Cuckoos to find their newly aggressive and unruly pets and regain control, restoring harmony to the once peaceful cuckoo tree. Travel through secret worlds within the massive cuckoo tree to find your friends and end the pet rebellion. This charming 3D platformer takes you across the vast and colorful Cuckoo universe, where you will take charge of an array of pets and use their individual abilities to battle against unique bosses. Find the hidden collectibles and solve ancient puzzles. Journey solo or team up with up to 3 friends to enjoy a 4-player adventure unlike anything you've seen. We have another game on our list. It's called Togs. This game comes out on 7th of December. A game unlike anything you've ever seen. A combination between something completely new and totally familiar. Spread and stack adorable cubes to explore incredible worlds, collect goodies, discover funny stories, and help the King President dominate the universe to save from the unknown threat of the Void. Beneath all the stars in the bottom of the cosmos there is an endless wall, keeping the unknown universe from the dangers of the unknown in the formation of the constellations. The leaders of each domain must protect all the existence. This is the story of the Togs. Explore multiple worlds and immerse yourself in incredible settings with stunning vistas, from a futuristic city in the savannah to a realm made of carrot cake. Discover funny stories and make friends around the cosmos. The 7th game of this list is the Rumblefish 2. This game comes out on 8th of December, a legendary arcade game developed by Dimps in 2005. This fighting game gained popularity for its smooth visuals powered by SMA, as well as the high level of strategy driven by its 2-gig system. And with the addition of new current generation features, it's even easier to play. There is another game coming out at the same day and it's called Chained Echoes. Chained Echoes is a story-driven JRPG where a group of heroes travel around the vast continent of Velandis to bring an end to the war between its 3 kingdoms. In the course of their journey, they will travel through a wide area of diverse landscapes, spanning from wind-stained plateaus and exotic archipelagos to sunken cities and forgotten dungeons. Take up your sword, channel your magic, or board your mech. Chained Echoes is a 16-bit style RPG set in a fantasy world where dragons are as common as piloted mechanic suits. Follow a group of heroes as they explore a land filled to the brim with charming characters, fantastic landscapes, and vicious foes. Can you bring peace to a continent where war has been waged for generations and betrayal lurks around every corner? The next game on our list comes out on 9th of December and it's called Dragon Quest Treasures. Eric and his sister Mia live on a Viking longship, dreaming on the day they can explore the world in a search of grand treasure. One night they encounter a pair of otherworldly creatures, Porcus and Pursula, and are whisked and away to a mysterious place known as Draconia, a legendary land full of treasures just waiting to be discovered. The adventure Eric and Mia have always dreamed of is finally underway. The 10th game on this list is also coming out on 9th of December. The game is called Adventure Academia: The Fractured Continent. Adventure Academia: The Fractured Continent is a fully fledged strategy RPG set in the world of Class of Heroes. Create your own party of students in a fantasy realm. Pick them up and guide them to victory against the monster hordes. Armed with an ancient relic, the Ruler Orb, passed down for following generations, and plenty of support from the loyal students of Obsidian High, you will need to strategize, recruit, manage and fight with everything you have to defeat the hordes of monsters threatening your home. Take command and forge a way forward and to the truth once and for all. The next game is called Wavetale and is coming out on 12th of December. Surf the water of Submerged City, fight gigantic sea monsters, save your neighbors and uncover the secrets hidden under the surface. Explore the open sea
and the decaying archipelago of Stanville in Wavetale, a story-driven action-adventure game introducing you to fed-up fishermen, secretive hermits, and maybe a pirate or two. Traverse calm waters and surging waves as Sigrid, a young girl who benefits a mysterious shadow that provides her with the power to walk on water. Speed through the waves, swing yourself from housetops with your net, and defeat monstrous enemies to save the citizens of the islands, all with a little help from the shadows down below and your cranky grandmother. Let's go to the 12th game of this list. It's called Infinite Guitars and it's coming out on 13th of December. In a world shredded by the devastating war against the mechs, the remnants of humanity scavenge a fight to survive. Now the Metal War machines have reawakened and only your electric guitar can turn their technology against them. Gather up the party, tune up your favorite acts, and get ready to rock in Infinite Guitars, a genre-melting rhythm RPG featuring vibrant anime-inspired art, adrenaline-fueled match battles, and a blazing original soundtrack. The next game of the list is called Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. This game comes out on 13th of December. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion is the high-definition remastered version of the smash hit prequel to the Final Fantasy VII. In addition to all graphic being remastered in high definition, fully voiced dialogue and new soundtracks arrangement make for a dynamic new retelling of a beloved classic. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion follows the story of Zack Fair, a young warrior admired by the boy destined to save the world. Trusted by men, renowned as heroes of legend, and loved by the girl who holds the fate of the planet in her hands. The tale of Zack's dream and honor, the legacy that connects him to Cloud, is revealed in full in this grand saga that has broken the limits of an HD remaster. On 14th of December, we get Formula Retro Racing World Tour. Featuring the fast and exciting gameplay that the genre is known for, Formula Retro Racing captures the essence of old-school racing games with low-poly graphics, a retro soundtrack, and high-speed action. This revival of the classic arcade racer takes advantage of modern hardware with smooth high frame rate visual as well as improved car handlings and physics. Race through a diverse range of tracks across multiple game modes and car classes to beat your personal best times and compete in the global online leaderboards. The 15th game on this list is Lil Gator Game. It comes out on 14th of December. The island is your playground. There is a body atop every hill in this open world movement-focused adventure, and they all seem to need help. Bob cardboard baddies brave serene hills and forests and scale sheer rocks that only a kid would dare. Joyful exploration. Explore a lovingly crafted island full of the brim with areas to discover, friends to make, and joy to be had. Each area of the island brings unique quests and characters to meet. Glide through the mountain stops and drop into the theater troupe kids. Swing your stick swords through the forest with the pep scholars, or find the cool kids down in the cracklands. With plenty more areas to discover, there is no knowing who you might run into. Make friends, the world is big when you are a Lil Gator. Good thing is it's also full of friends. Make new friends and invite them to play in the island's playground. Each new friend you make will add to your adventure, but making new friends isn't always easy. You might have to complete a quest or two. The next game on our list is the Crackpot Show. This game comes out on 15th of December. Are you ready to get famous? If so, grab your gun and join the most violent TV show in the history of the violent TV shows. Participants will have to shoot, smash and rip through hundreds of enemies on their way to victory. Don't be discouraged by the giant bosses that are more than capable of turning your inwards outwards. Just grab the best perks and weapons along the way. Make your gun spew molten lava all over the floor. Turn yourself into a berserker and let your bullets bounce between enemies. All these things stack, so you have every opportunity to turn your furry warrior into a raging death machine. You will still die though. That's just how life is, even for those who wield a railgun. But who cares about death when your audience loves you? Unlike real life, here you can make good use of the likes you receive. The 17th game is Akka. It comes out on 15th of December. Find inner peace in a small open world game. On these carefully handcrafted islands, you can take a nap on a giant monster, feed a baby dragon, or take care of the fauna and flora. But demons from your past might come back to remind you what you want to forget. The next game in this list, it's a cloud game. I don't normally post them on my channel, but since December is not giving us many games, I'll show you. On 16th of December, we get Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard is the next major entry in the renowned Resident Evil series and sets a new course for the franchise as it leverages its roots and opens the door to a truly terrifying horror experience. A dramatic new shift for the series to first-person view in a photorealistic style powered by Capcom's new RE engine. Resident Evil 7 delivers an unprecedented level of immersion that brings the thrilling horror up close and personal. Set in a modern-day rural America and taking place after the dramatic events of Resident Evil 6, players experience the terror directly from the first-person perspective. The 19th game of this list is Aerostriker World Invasion. It comes out on 19th of December. Be ready for an action-packed twist on our Ares series. The whole premise is to enjoy yourself and relax after a stressful day of work while shooting evil aliens that are trying to take over the world. The game is a highly stylized, action-packed fight combat simulator game that is intentionally designed to be easy to make it more enjoyable and less nerve-wracking. Therefore, the aim is not to be challenging but to have fun making aliens explode while experiencing the sensation of flying. The game has been requested by a lot of our fans and you are now ready to fight the evil aliens in 5 different game modes and more than 10 different maps. The next game in our list is Grapple Dash. This game comes out on 22 December. Play in a freestyle or against the timer with 1 or 2 grappling guns and finish more than 10 enormous levels by dodging obstacles and deadly traps. It's easy to play, it's fast and it's fun. You start the game in the middle of a giant city surrounded by skyscrapers. You look around and see a giant poster that explains the general movement. This way, you learn that you are able to dash while being in the air. You also realize that you have a grappling gun in your hand and see floating crystals above your head. You aim at the crystals and use your grappling gun to hook onto them. Once hooked, you start swinging and swing towards the next crystal. You hook onto the next crystal and have already mastered the main movement mechanism. After a couple of hooks, you realize that you change your swinging direction and speed by dashing into the wanted direction. This is the second important thing to learn about the movement and gives you a lot of freedom in your movement. The last game on the list is coming out on 26th of December and is called Pixel Cup Soccer Ultimate Edition. With fast-paced gameplay, Pixel Cup Soccer is just a fun part of soccer. Play it alone or locally with up to 8 friends. You can choose whether to play competitively or cooperatively, or even both. It features great pixel art and soundtracks that evoke the nostalgia of the glory days of the 80s and 90s arcade games. Move, pass and shoot the ball to victory. You will learn to play in 1 minute, but it takes much longer to master it. The simple controls enable a rich set of features such as charging and aiming your shots, directing your corner kicks and throw-ins, shooting lobs, slide tackles, and more. Thanks for watching this video until the end. Please subscribe for more awesome content like this, I would really appreciate it. Peace!